Hi, hello everybody, and this is another video by me, Greystone. So what we have here is the Bombs Away deck that I had designed based exclusively off of one card, Mog Bombers. When another creature enters the battlefield, sacrifice Mog Bombers and it deals 3 damage to target player. Now, if you go to look up the rules text, it triggers off multiple creatures coming into play. So it can really be a lot of damage, all because of the nice little comma after battlefield and before sacrifice. Yay for Wizard's wording. So I've got Essence Warden because the number of creatures that we usually have coming in. Birthing Brood can make an Eldrazi spawn token, or makes 3. Spawning Breath, single point of damage, makes a token. Crew and Striker, one that I found in Alison Restored. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, gets +1/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Not Foundry Street Denizen. I personally think this is a little bit better, even if it does cost 1 more mana. Nest Invader, a 2/2 for 2, so it's a nice little bear, but it gives us a Eldrazi token. Predator, it is 3/3, so we got ourselves a Hill Giant, but it gives us 2 Eldrazi tokens. The Hatcher is another 3/3, but it gives us 3 Eldrazi tokens. All these Eldrazi tokens can sacrifice for lots of mana, so you can just keep things going. But because of all the sacrificing, I decided I was going to add in, as soon as my zoom works, Brimstone Volley, because it has Morbid. At 3 mana, easily turns into 5 damage, especially if you can sack one of the tokens. The Festerhide Boar, 4 mana for a 5/5, because the Morbid, a trample. Very, very nasty if you can get it down early enough. And the Hand of Emrakul, just because if you play properly or you get the right hand, you can drop this down turn 3, and if your opponent doesn't know how to deal with it or can't deal with it, it's pretty much game at that point. Passing over my sideboard, Electrickery. I actually built somewhat of a sideboard for this one just because I liked it. Lightning Bolt if I need quick damage. Electrickery for elves and goblins and a bunch of little stuffs. Smelt because I hate artifacts. Naturalize because enchantments are annoying. Another Boar, another Breath, and 3 Fairy Macabre because, well, Fairy Macabre can screw over a lot of graveyard trickeries. So, that in mind, let's go into play. I'm going to switch out. Yes, I was playing Crabs earlier, and I named this Eldrazi even though it is my Bombs Away. And there's a guy out here already, ready. So, 3, 2, 1. Let's hope I don't get Mana Host. He's deciding whether to play first. Rolled a 4. 4's my lucky number. So, well, I didn't get Mana Host. I got a Predator, which can lead into a Festerhide board. This is going to be slower, but it's a lot of mana to be able to use. I think I want to keep this. I'm probably making a big mistake, as I normally do. He's mulliganing to 5. 4. Mulligan to 4. And he's playing it. So this might actually turn out in our favor. Blue. Delver Blue? Not Delver Blue. Tap an untapped creature. Huh. Oh, I play down one of my fancy lands. Go Zendikar Full Art lands. Pick these up for I think 7 cents a piece. Blue-white artifact. Okay, so Terramorphic Expanse, don't really need that. But it gives a card in hand. And thankfully he's off to a really slow start. Well, there's an Essence Warden. I can play down the Essence Warden because this is going to start helping us next turn when I can throw the Predator down. I'm going to boost us up 3 life. So let us go to him. 4 cards. Wow, he really is just getting the raw end of this deal. It's almost not fair. Alright. So, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. A Predator. And waiting for him to respond. Okay. Put the S Warden under. And trigger, trigger, trigger. And I'll swing in and poke him for 1. As soon as he... there we go. So swinging in for 1. And okay. And my turn. Sorry if you heard that, I was just taking a drink. So he's up to 5 cards in hand now. Pacifism on my 3/3. Well, he already did his work in bringing out some tokens, so I'm surprisingly okay with that. Or not surprising, depending upon how you look at it. So, Spawning Breath. We're gonna hold that back. So let's 1, 2, and we'll sack, and we'll sack. Bring that out. Warden on the bottom, and Warden, Warden. Life, life, life. And then we'll play out my Pesterhide Boar, sack, and sack. And another trigger off the Warden. And okay. Poke for 1. So turn 5, I have a 1/1, a 3/3, a 3/3, and a 5/5. As for a 5/5 trample, as for a straight up vanilla match, that's not that bad. So I could be happy with this. He has been getting... oh, Frogmite. He has been getting the raw end of the deal on this, admittedly. And so now he's got a creature he can actually use with a Spring Leaf. We're going for 1 red. And he's going to Lightning Bolt. He's going to Lightning Bolt my Eldrazi. Yep, I'm not surprised by that. He locked down the 1. And... okay, I've got way too much mana in hand, but I'm just going to hold it all back because this deck doesn't need a lot of mana in order to function. I'm just going to get my 6 damage in, hold it all back, let him think I've got a lot of answers in my hand. So, red-white artifact, standard blue island, here comes an Oblivion Ring. And it's going to target my orbit. Yep. I'm not at all surprised by that. Let's swing in for 2. He's going to start trying to eat away at my life. Let's see what I can pull off. Now if I had played down my mana 2 turns, I would have been closer to the hand, but oh well. Time will tell. I'm going to do my 1 damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite enough for the hand. If I spawning breath and do 1 damage before my next turn. But he's got 2 cards in hand. He can't be doing that good. But a 3-color artifact deck. I'm really wondering if he just got messed on the island instead of having a Seat of Synod. Oh, untapping. And what's he gonna do? Waiting. 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 He's really taking his time on this decision. Can't blame him. He's down by 15 life. Oh. Mirror Enforcer. And I'll gain my 1 life. That's unfortunately, that is a 4/4 beat stick. So I'm going to gain my 1. He'll throw the Frogmite at me. I'm good. And I'll take my 2, because I don't have anything to block flying. A real downside to this deck. Knowing the type of deck he's playing, I'm just going to hit him for the 1 and get my token out of the way. And gain my 1 life back. So effectively nothing. He gained nothing that turn except for that. Alright. Was that ever the right move? 1, 2, 3, 4. Warden on the bottom. Let it through. 2 more Warden triggers. Now he didn't counter, which leads me to believe he can't do anything about what I'm about to do. So I'm going to, I haven't played my land yet. I'll play down my Terramorphic Expanse. I can't do my Hand of Emrakul yet because I need 4 spawns. 1, 2, so I've only got the 3 spawns. But I do have a blocker back. Oh, I'm not doing any attacking this turn. I do have a blocker back for the Mirror Enforcer. Not that I can't afford the life because I'm sitting at 29 now. And what's he bringing out? It's a lot of mana. Spire Golem. Affinity for islands. Well, that could explain why that's not a Seat of Synod. But that seems really odd in this deck. And he just let it go. Oh, I forgot to do my Terramorphic Expanse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he's tapped out. So sack, sack, sack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hard casting Hand of Emrakul. And we'll gain my 1 life. Now we'll sit back and just enjoy the rest of the match. And give myself a mental reminder and keep my mouse over the Terramorphic Expanse. Prophetic Prism, okay. He can draw his card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can Springleaf Drum. So he can effectively kill off my Hand of Emrakul. I'd only be able to kill 2 of his guys. That's if he had blocked with all of them. But he's not going to do it. Alright, and this time I'm not going to forget. I'm going to do this, just arbitrarily select a mountain for fun. Way too much mana. So I'm going to go straight into combat. He can triple block. Not if I do that. He's going to have to suck up something. He can triple block, he'll still take the 3. He can get rid of that, but I can get rid of his 2 guys. He's got to sack something. There goes a Springleaf Drum. He can block my guys straight up, but he's going to be losing something here. Oh yeah, click OK. So he's going to lose something, just not sure what. Here come the blockers. Yep. And the Frogmite. The Frogmite bites the dust. Shame I didn't have another beast. That would have been good to drop down on them. Oh, another free Mirror Enforcer. Oh, now he can double block my Emrakul and kill it. A Nest Invader. Alright, and Essence Warden. Gain up another 2 life. I'll play down another mountain. And this time I can't afford for the hand because he'll double block and kill it. So we'll just sit back and see if he can draw into anything. Nope, nothing helpful. And he's just going to sit back. He's not going to block. He's not going to attack. He doesn't have anything that can go over the top. I'll put down my crew and striker. And the Essence Warden, another life. 35 life. Look at that. That's so pretty. And we'll say okay. Nope. We'll leave everything back. It's not worth it at this point. Now what I haven't seen at all is the Mog Bomber. Affinity for artifacts, it's a 3/2. So we're just building up a bunch of creatures here. And he's not going to attack, he's going to sit back. I'm still going to represent the threats. And sit back. He's going to ponder. The top 3, he'll get to pick his one. Apparently we got fireworks going on outside. And that's appropriate because tomorrow is Canada Day. That's right, I broadcast from Canada. Good old Canadian content right here. So, card on top, card on top, card on top. Draw. What did he draw into? He drew into a guild furnace. Or sorry, great furnace. Okay. Well, I got a brood birthing. I could put that in and boost the Cruin up to 5-1. But I think I'm going to just save it. I really want to get the Mod Bomber off so you can all see what happens. Chromatic Star. Let's put in the battlefield, draw a card. So, he's on par for me with cards. 1 blue mana, Prophetic Prism, draws into another card. Mirror Enforcer. I'll gain my life. And done. I'll play down another forest. I'm experiencing a little bit of lag here. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this a bit. Oh, what did he draw into? Another Spire Golem. So he's got a lot of fat butts there. 4-4-2-4-4-4, 4-4-2-4. But nothing that can go over the top. And everything would be walking into... Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, no. Flying and flying. But he does have stuff that can go over the top, so he's going to start pegging me down. Well, what do we have here? I can hard cast another Hand of Emrakul. Okay, so if I did a 6-3 trample, because I still have one back to block. I have to start winning this war of attrition. Keep it back. Next turn he won't be able to, shouldn't be able to handle 2 hands. Another flying creature. And what's he doing? Is he coming over the top? Is he holding back? My matches seem to be going long lately. Turn 17. Over the top. Flying can't do anything. He's gonna whittle down my health eventually. Nest Invader, so admittedly I'm getting just a little impatient here. That. So he comes into play. Right, so it's one. Alright. At this point, yeah, it's worth it. Let's swing in. And have him start sacrificing 2 permanents. Oh, and Love Not War has started watching. Goodbye, Prophetic Prism. And goodbye, something else. Springleaf Drum. Right, and now he can set up his blockers. I'm expecting 2 Mirror Enforcers here, a Mirror Enforcer and something else here. Don't know if he's willing to let that 4 damage through. But we're gonna start eating away little by little at his army. I've got the health. I think I can suck it up, some of it. Really, is he not double blocking? Okay. So we're gonna get rid of one of the Spire Golems. And there's a double block. And another double block. So his board is gonna no, he held it back. Nope. If he can make up his mind. So he's gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures to my 3. I can be happy with that. Alright. And all damage is going to be dealt. It's enough to kill everyone. Yep. He gets to keep a Mirror Enforcer. Everything dies. And depending upon how things go, I can wait this out. He can keep swinging in the air if he really wants, but I'll leave him a little open if I can pull off anything. He's got his 1 card. Deck numbers are about the same. And so he's done. Another land. Wow, I can't say, like, how many land am I going to draw into? Hold it back. I got 10 mana sources now. Oh. If this was a sideboard, I'd be sideboarding in those naturalized because I could really use him back. So, alright, here's a Ponder. He makes his decision. Right, turn 19. Oh, we got something big going on here. Another Spire Golem. Wow. And he's thinking about it. No, he's committed 2 in the air. Birthing Brood. Another Birthing Brood. So if I really want, I've got 6 extra life sitting in my hand. Nope, I sit back. I would love a Mog Bomber right now. And now he's got a Delver. And another life for me. And here comes, starts swinging in. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5, not 7. Back to 3, 5. He's making up his mind. 7, 5, 3, 5, 5. Okay, so we're taking 5. Nothing, can't block, can't do anything. Okay. And he's sitting back on 1 card. Alright. Brimstone Volley. Admittedly, this is an instant, so I am going to hang on to it. As much as I would love to shove it down that Mirror Enforcer's throat, it's not going to do me any good right this second. So we're going to just keep sitting back. Is he revealing anything? Nope, not revealing anything. So he drew into land. Another Ancient Den. Alright, let's figure out how he's gonna... Another 5. I can't keep this up forever, but... I can throw down a Nest Invader. Give me another token. Another 2 life. Let me live a little bit longer. And... no, keep going. I have toyed with the idea of putting Dynacharge in here, just because of how many Eldrazi spawn I get. But I don't think it would be relevant enough. And so, what is this? A 3/3 flyer. Lots of flying damage, of which I can't do much against. So, what I'm really hoping for here is if I can get a Mog Bomber, I can end this right now. If I can draw into a Mog Bomber, I can end it. Come on. Do your damage. Alright, another 5. So 7, 8. Hard casting. 4, 5, 6, 7, Oh, cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll sack 1. Cast. No, he's got more than enough back to block, so I'm still not going to do anything. But he can't be happy about seeing another hand. And it is... nope. I doubt by now that his Delver would have triggered. Either that or he's lagging. Chromatic Star. Reveal the Chromatic Star. Interesting. Cast it. Tap sack, draw up another card, put red in there. And he played down another Ancient Den. Turn 23. This is long for a onesie. He's down to 8. We started with what? Half-hour timer, 25-minute timer. He's down to 8 minutes. Oh, now this is going to be a lot. Alright. Let's... what does he have? One, two, three, four. No. Just the hand. Force him to sacrifice something. Let's get at least another creature off the board. Sacrifice Ancient Den. Alright. Either blocks with 1 and loses 1, or he's going to have to block with enough to kill it. So let's see what he decides. Because after this, the Hatcher's coming down. Okay, just a 3/3. And Galvanic Blast.
So I know who's downstairs right now.
Alright. So it's gonna die. I'm not that worried about it. I got one of them out of the way.
Family from Unit 4.
Oh. Oh, I misclicked. I wanted to bring down Emrakul. The hatching. Oh well. Nope. Didn't show it.
Husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend who's below.
And another Metalcraft. So 24.
Yeah, they're all out there, and they're setting them off near the tree.
And if you hear something in the background, that's my fiance talking about the locals in the apartment complex we live in setting off fireworks in an enclosed area.
I don't feel comfortable talking to them.
So here's his combat. At this rate, he might time out if I keep this up. He's attacking with the Mirror Enforcer. Well, I can be happy about taking those out. Almost everything else he has is up in the air. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 turns and he can... Alright, well, we're going to keep that spawning breath to take out that Delver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put down our hatchling, or hatcher. Gained another 4 life. We'll boost ourselves up a bit. Give ourselves a little bit more of a buffer space. And we'll stay where we are. Be prepared on the spawning breath. Kill off the Delver before it has the chance to transform. And gain another life. Delver trigger goes goodbye. He can't just swing at me outright, because he's only at 10 life. He'd be dead. And he knows it. So we're going to combat. Swinging in for 5. Alright. I can suck up another 5. And well, a creature died this turn. I'm just getting tired of him sitting there. Suck up your 5 to the face. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Control Z. 2, 3. Sack this for the 1 more. Play down our Festerhide Boar. Bring that ourselves up to 22. And well, at this point we can still sit back. There's no point in attacking. He'll block him with him. If I attack with both, him with him, I'll lose out 1 on the match. So, pacifism. Pacifism. And how much in the air? Another 3 in the air. How lucky is that to grab another pacifism? Not lucky enough. Sack. Brimstone Volley. Game over. Bomb wins. Without a single bomber. And I'm going to wrap it up at that, because that was a really, really long match.